Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing another random one-shot from over on Steam, although this might become a series because this game, called Who is Mike, is actually a game with 9 different endings, allegedly, and I don't know if you guys are going to like this enough to want me to play through the other endings, but you'll have to let me know down in the comments after this episode ends. But this game, I'm not going to ruin it by summarizing it. If you guys want to, you can go on Steam, pause the video, go on Steam, read the description of the game, and get a feel for what's going on, but apparently it deals with identity, and that's all I'm going to say before we jump right into this one, because it sounds really, really interesting, and it's a very cool looking visual novel. It's got some really good reviews. Ugh, my head. My nape throbbed with a sudden persistent pain. Dizziness came and went like a slow trickle of sweat. What? It was evening. The curtains were closed, and the sound of blood thumping in my ears made the silence malignant. I was in my house, yes, but I was disoriented. Something felt amiss. There was a certain creepiness that made the hairs on my arms prickle. I blinked at my surroundings. My glasses, where are they? Did I bump into something, or... Stay back, whatever you are. Even before I heard his voice, I felt the presence of someone else in the room. It justified the awful feeling in my gut. Just don't move! Oh my god. There was a stranger in my house. He held a bat with his outstretched arms, maintaining the distance between us. Get back! I didn't know what to do. I opened my mouth in several attempts to say something. Don't hurt me? Please leave? What do you want? In the end, I just stood there in dumb silence, stewing in my own nervous sweat. What is he even doing here? If he was a robber, he'd picked the wrong house. Do I know him from somewhere? I squinted at his blurred shape, trying to replace the man's fuzzy edges with something more tangible. He looks... I stepped closer. The man waved the bat in alarm. I told you not to move! Ugh! Did he just shiver? He was acting way more upset than me, considering he's the intruder in my house. It might be a foolish thing to say, but he didn't seem dangerous at all. Just go away, please. Please. He continued mumbling to himself, gasping big gulps of panicked breaths. Uh-oh. Hey, I think you're having a panic attack. Try breathing through your nose and out your mouth. Wow, this guy's really nice to someone who he believes is an intruder in his house, I have to say, because if someone invaded my house and they had a weapon, or what I discerned to be a weapon, I would not be giving them advice on how to get rid of their panic attack. I'd probably just sit there and be like, haha, you're having a panic attack, that's what you get, dick face. Damn, did I actually just give breathing exercises to a trespasser? Okay, at least he questions it. I guess Sarah was right. Who's Sarah? Huh. My kindness will be the death of me one day. In any case, the stranger relaxed a good deal. I gave him a small, unsure smile. You alright? What? Oh, I don't even know what he said there. I accidentally skipped through it. Sorry, guys. Sorry? My name is Mike Jansen, and you're in my house. Who are you? Never mind. I think I lost my glasses somewhere. If you let me find them, I'm sure we can sort this out. You don't seem like a bad guy. The man dropped the bat to his side and let out a long, forlorn sigh. Under the coffee table, probably. Thanks. I fumbled around the floor, praying for dear life the stranger wouldn't attack me while I was vulnerable. Yeah, there's a lot of trusting going on here for, like, a very, I don't know, overbearing situation of tension. But he just stood there, shuffling his feet and mumbling to himself. He wasn't very threatening, really. I'm sure the poor guy's just confused. Also, there was something familiar about him, something I couldn't quite put my finger on. It might be his posture, or even that red sweater he was wearing. I could swear it looks exactly like mine. Sorry for threatening you with a bat. It's alright. If it makes any difference, I wasn't really going to hit you. The shape of my glasses finally registered in my hand, and I fished them out. I don't really think I can hurt anyone, even in this situation. Sarah has always said, the world gained clarity as I put the pair of glasses over my eyes. Someday kindness is going to kill me. So, you can see me now. Hi, The man waved lamely. I stood there with my jaw agape, staring at him. He was me. So this is about the point where the Steam description ends, guys. Basically, you are someone named Mike Jensen who wakes up in your house next to someone who appears to be a clone of yourself. And I guess the premise of this game is trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So that's all I know at this point. It's up in the air. It's up to the fates to decide which of the 9 endings we get by talking to this other Mike and finding out, you know, is he a real Mike? Am I the real Mike? What's going on here? So this sounded like really cool to me, especially with like Halloween coming up. It's more of like a weird thriller type of visual novel, something that I haven't done in a while on the channel. So I decided this one sounds kind of cool. So let's continue with it. Existing as a separate being, he had my face, hair, my posture, my sweater. No wonder that sweater looked like mine. It was mine. This is just a dream. It's just a dream, that's it. Calm down, don't lose your head. Relax. No matter how many times I said it though, the gravity of the situation refused to stick. The room felt simultaneously constricting and vast, like being squeezed and let go again and again. Uh-oh, are we having a panic attack now? Is the other Mike going to give us the same advice we just gave him? I felt like I was a child again, lost in a crowd, blindly reaching for my mother's hand, only to realize in horror that the hand belonged to a stranger. Oh, man. Okay, now it's your turn not to panic, right? Yeah, okay, so they're trading on and off. Deep breaths. Was he some kind of clone? An apparition of my future? What? What exactly was he? I reached out to touch him, wanting to make sure he was real and not some figment of my imagination. The other Mike recoiled from my touch and pushed my arm away. Man, he doesn't look too happy there. Hey, this is weird for both of us. Don't make it worse by being grabby. He said he looked solid, so he couldn't be a ghost. He could form separate thoughts from my own, and he seemed aware that we were the same person. What are you? Why do you have my face? Excuse me? Your face? For your information, I was having a normal night in my house when you came barging in here. So why don't you tell me what you're doing in my living room? I opened my mouth to argue, but once I did, I realized I couldn't remember anything. My last bit of memory consisted of a bowl of chips and a late-night TV show. Oh, man. So I wonder if this guy is lying. If this other Mike is lying and he's the fake Mike and he saw what we were doing and then knocked us out and then made up the story that he was the one doing it just to confuse us. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe he hoped by hitting us with a baseball bat we would be either killed or given amnesia of some kind, which seems like it might be the case. Also, a pain at the back of my head. I can't remember. Aha! See? That's what all fakes say. Case closed. Fake? Excuse me? You're some kind of anomaly. It's the only explanation. I don't really remember doing anything special recently. If you have my memories, I'm sure you'll agree. You, on the other hand, lost a chunk of time from yours, so you are either the cause of everything or simply an effect. Ergo, an anomaly. Right. Then, if we're going there, I might as well say you're lying about the state of your memories. Normality was disrupted from your presence. Or with your presence. Hence, I lost that track of time. The probability that you are the cause and effect of my sudden amnesia is very high. So they're using logic to argue back and forth. It's pretty funny because they both look kind of like, they're probably like scholarly, semi-nerdy dudes. So I'm assuming they're going to use a lot of theory to back up their points, which I like a lot. I like it when a protagonist is smart and not just like, what, where's the waifus? So I like this already. Therefore, you're the fake. You can't prove that. Neither can you disprove it, since we will have the same arguments and go around in circles. I see what you're getting at. It is quite interesting, though, isn't it? Well, I guess, or not really. Okay, so I'm given a choice. I didn't actually know that there was going to be, like, dialogue choices. I thought maybe there'd be, like, action choices or something like that. But dialogue choices, well, you know what? It's a visual novel, so I probably should have expected it. It's like 4 a.m. right now. I'm very tired. I'm sorry about that, guys. But we have the choice of, well, I guess, and not really. So, I mean, saying not really to this being weird is in itself pretty weird and would be a lie, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and say, well, I guess. Well, sorta. After all, it's not every day you meet an exact replica of yourself. You make it sound like I'm the copy here. Well, aren't you? Don't start that thing again. This is such a pain in the ass. Don't I know it? What could have caused this? What kind of freak of nature would have sprouted another me? Sure, I should be flattered or something, but I'm hardly clonable specimen material. At the very least, he didn't seem dangerous. There was no animosity or aggression coming from him. Yeah, you don't know that, man. Like, you could be really good at hiding it yourself. I don't know. Like, if you woke up in a room with yourself, would you be able to, like, trust yourself fully? Like, that's the thing I have to wonder in this situation, because I know me. Well, that's the whole thing right there. Like, if I know me well enough, I would know exactly what to do to trick me, but at the same time, I would also know what I would try to do to trick me, so I would be able to call myself out for it. Like, if that makes any sense, me saying that. Like, this is me talking in circles, probably, but in my head, this makes a lot of sense. Like, you know yourself the best, so you're your own best ally and own worst enemy in a lot of ways. But anyway, let's continue here. I want to find out what happens. I didn't feel any ill will towards him either, but it was strange how we had the same small scar on the chin, and even the same pockmarks from teenage acne. I touched my own face on a sudden impulse. I'm still me, right? Just then we heard a door softly opening from upstairs. Oh no! Sarah! Sarah! I knew Sarah heard that noise a while ago. Quick, find somewhere to hide. I'll try to distract Sarah while you crawl out the front door. What? Wait a minute. You're getting rid of me? No, I'm not, okay? We just can't risk having two mics in the house. You know that. Then why don't you leave? Are you kidding? You look like a train wreck. He was right. I was filthy. How did that happen? Maybe this mic is telling the truth. Maybe we are the clone. I have no idea. Look, we'll get it all sorted out tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe your missing memories might even come back. But you're throwing me out of my house. I'm not throwing you out. This is just a temporary arrangement. Let me deal with Sarah tonight, and tomorrow we'll sort out this mess. Just leave for now, okay? Oh shit, another choice already, guys. Okay. Alright, so this is like really interesting that they're throwing choices at us like left and right here. Now I was told that this is very short, so that makes a lot of sense that if there's 9 whole endings and it's a very short game, we're going to get a lot of choices like jam-packed in, which is good because I like having those choices. I like being able to affect my destiny in some kind of way. So we can either argue with him and say fine, or I'm staying here, or we can say fine, let's deal with it tomorrow and sneak out the door and not have a huge mess on our hands when Sarah comes down. At the same time, I'm a little bit, I don't know, wary of this guy. I feel like maybe he's doing something a little bit shady here. And I don't know if I can trust him with Sarah. Like, that's the whole thing. What if he's an evil clone? What if his whole goal is to take over my life, or he's going to kill me when I leave the house, or he's going to kill Sarah? Like, any of those things could be possible. So my gut instinct is to say, I'm staying here. Maybe I'll find like a hiding spot or something like that in the house. So I'm staying here. I stand there with a heavy feeling in my stomach, and hopefully he doesn't like try to fight me or kill me right now because I said that. His suggestion made sense, but my feet refused to move. Why should I hide? Why should I scurry away from my girlfriend in my house? It wasn't right. Faint trickles of anger scratched at my chest. Oh shit, they're gonna have a throwdown. Mike v. Mike. No way. What? I'm not leaving. Come on, man, don't be difficult. If Sarah sees this, it will not end well for either of us. But if there's anyone out there who can help us, it's... Shh. Mikey, it's getting late. Aren't you coming up? Her voice called from the stairs. The living room was dark and she probably couldn't see us in the dim light. We held our breaths tight in our throats. I got distracted. Oh, hey there, Sarah. What's up, girl? Sarah walked towards us, a nonchalant look on her face. Is someone there? It's pretty late for visitors. Is that your brother? Mike stole a glance at me. Listen, Sarah. Oh man, are you coming clean? You're not gonna go with the brother thing? She was like, hey, is that your brother? You could have been like, yeah, sure, it's Charlie. He's just here to visit because he got drunk at the bar. Needed a place to crash for the night. He's gonna sleep on the couch. He won't bug us. Let's go upstairs now. Like, that's all you'd have to do. I don't know. Please don't panic. Oh man. Oh, my... Oh, God! Sarah, calm down. This is... what the fuck? That would be my reaction, too. Okay, I know this looks sort of bad, but... Sort of bad? Mike, I'm staring at two of you. I think we've crossed the threshold of sort of bad a long time ago. This is a trick, isn't it? With some mirrors and shit? It's not a prank, Sarah. This is really happening. And we don't really know what to do. Stop. Stop talking. Watching both of you talk at the same time is giving me vertigo. Deep breaths? I think I need to lie down. Excuse me for a bit. Yeah, that's probably an appropriate response here. That's actually pretty realistic. One thing I also wanted to note is I like the fact that they're both the same person because I can use the same voice for both these guys, and I can't mess up the voices between the two of them. It's been really nice so far. Well, that went better than expected. If by that you mean my girlfriend is ready to pop a stress baby, then yeah, sure. I told you this was a bad idea. Nah, she'll be fine, or yeah, take it back. I don't know. Crap, I think she's gonna be fine. I feel like Sarah's a pretty strong person. She didn't, like, go and grab a knife or hit either of us with a frying pan right off the bat and, like, totally panic. She just sort of, like, needs time to digest everything. So I'm gonna say, nah, she'll be fine. She's okay. I'm not gonna do the yeah, take it back, because I feel like that's just gonna make things overly complicated. She'll be fine. She's a police officer. Oh, really? Okay, well, that explains her semi-cool reaction to this. She's used to these kinds of stressful situations, right? I don't think you know what you're talking about. Guess we better just deal with it. Mike and I stood in silence, waiting for Sarah to come back. She joined us a couple of minutes later, her face grim but composed. It gave me a feeling of normalcy during this bizarre situation. All right, boys, I'm a lot calmer now. Now, first order of business, what the flying fuck? Sarah's my kind of girl. I have no idea. Start at the beginning, then. Well, I heard a noise and I checked it out. I found somebody stumbling around in the living room. I panicked and took the bat, but I just wanted to scare off the guy. And then I saw him with my face on. I thought I was losing it. But he was making his way upstairs, so I had to confront him somehow. To be honest, I thought of grabbing a crucifix or something. Cute. I don't remember any of that. I just woke up here with an aching head. What's the last thing you do remember? Tell the truth or tell a lie. Why would I tell a lie here? Unless the game is trying to make me, like, is it giving me a hint that I'm actually the clone and I can make up a lie to, like, work my way in here and cause some dissent between the real Mike and Sarah? I don't know, guys. This is a cool game so far. I like the storytelling aspect of it so far. I'm gonna go ahead though here and tell the truth just because that's what my gut says to do. So I don't know. Like I feel like if I'm caught in a lie right now, if Sarah had actually been like waiting at the top of the stairs and had been listening in on the conversation or something, and she had heard anything that I had said to the other Mike so far, and she catches me in a lie, I might be dead meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell the truth. I remember hearing a noise in the kitchen, but I thought it was nothing. I grabbed a beer from the fridge, then something hit me in the head. Next thing I know, I'm in the living room and this guy was waving a bat at my face. So if we're going by the protagonist Mike's story, he was just hanging out at home and this Mike snuck in and whacked him in the head with a bat. That's what I'm assuming happened. So this Mike that we're talking to is the fake, but if we're going by that Mike's story, then we're the fake most likely, and we came in super drunk or something and have no idea why that happened. I don't know. This is crazy. I really like it. I'm sure there's like a ton of red herrings in this writing and that all these things are meant to be misleading on purpose, and we're going to find out the answers to these mysteries in a moment here. No way. He came in here dragging himself like a drunk, and then he tripped on that stupid carpet. Ugh, I hate that carpet, or no, you hit me with the bat. Oh man. So we can like straight up accuse the other Mike based on my original theory, or I can like make a nonchalant offhanded comment of, ugh, I hate that carpet. But what if, and here's a big what if that Mike is lying about the existence of the carpet, and I'm like, ugh, I hate that carpet, and he's like, ha, that carpet doesn't exist, and now you have been caught in a lie, you're the fake Mike, and you're gonna die. This game is seriously making my brain explode. It's crazy. So, I think what I'm gonna probably do here is... Oh, man, now I'm doubting myself. I think I'm gonna tell the truth, like, all the way. No, you hit me with the bat, man. I feel the pain on the back of my head. I woke up here, I just sat down to watch some, like, TV, some late night. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pick that one. You hit me in the head with a bat. I did not. I was too busy freaking out. And don't you blame your clumsiness on me. I already have plenty to spare. I should second that. Okay, guess it's time for that joke to retire. So, I have a feeling there's another issue here, though. Yeah? Wait, so you're not going to react at all to, like, my story that he potentially assaulted me? Come on, Sarah, you're supposed to be on my side. Are you guys trying to out-real each other, or what? Yeah, that's exactly what it seems, seems to be going on here. Well, there can't just be two Mike Jansens, can there? Maybe you could help us figure it out? Huh? Decide which one of you is real? Yeah. Like, how exactly? Oh, I don't know. Ask us some personal questions or whatever. Hey, yeah, why not? Maybe one of us will slip up. Right. Because you want to treat this like a fucking trivia game. Man, she's foul-mouthed. Look, guys, I don't think that's gonna work. You can't just decide the realness of somebody in one night of 20 questions. We have to find another way. Like, what? Blood sampling? DNA test? An exorcism? I don't fucking know. Just please, don't make me choose between the two of you. I mean, hey, there's two of us now. Maybe that's a good thing. You're dating one of us at least. Or you were. Now you can date two of us. It's double the fun and double the pleasure, right? Sarah, we're aware this is unfair. But if there is one person who can help us, it's you. Mikey, you do know I love you, right? We've been together a long time. I know your bowel patterns and your unhealthy fanboy obsession with Jason Statham. But I don't think literally anyone is cut out for this shit. Well, thanks for helping, I guess. Why don't we just call your mother? Wait, how would that be any different than you asking us really personal questions? No! Oh, even your reactions are the same. Impressive. Baby Bunny, please? Really, that's your pet name for her, Baby Bunny? Please, help Papa Bunny out, and that's your pet name for yourself? Ugh, come on, dude. I mean, I'm not trying to kink shame. I'm sorry if I triggered anyone out there. Stop. Didn't I tell you that nickname is only between the two of us? Technically, it's still just me, so... Oh my god. This is so fucking creepy. One thing's for sure, we do have to fix this. It's just too goddamn weird. So, will you help us? Sarah sighed and shook her head. I don't think I get a say either way. It's at least worth a shot. Wait, after this is over, what are we going to do with the supposed imposter? Have you guys thought about that, little gem? I'm sure we'll figure something out afterwards. Let's think about it later, or nope, the fake has to leave. Whoa. Okay, I don't know, like, I feel like negotiating and being kind-hearted is more where I naturally want to go with this conversation. Like, if it was me in this situation, that's what I'd want to do is, yes, let's think about it later, but nope, the fake has to leave sounds like pretty, ultimatum. Like, yeah, get out of here, go live life as a weird Mike Jensen hobo out on the streets. But at the same time, it would be really bad probably having two of the same guy in the house. I don't know. But we can push it off till later. Maybe we'll make that decision later and it will be, like, to everybody's benefit. Yeah, let's not rush into that conclusion yet. Take it one step at a time. Okay, whatever. Personal questions it is. Alright. Anniversary? February 26, 2009. Yep, February 26th or February 27th. Oh, shit. I don't know. I guess, like, if we agree with him every time, then if we're both if we both mess it up, then we're just back to square one. If we try to call him out and then we're called out as a result of that, we're probably going to get kicked out. So, yep, February 26th. Too easy. Brother's name? Miles Jordan Jansen. He hates it. Miles Jordan Jansen. What? Who? Well, she did mention there was a brother earlier, so it's probably Miles Jordan Jansen. Miles Jordan Jansen, and exactly why I call him that every chance I get. Right on. You guys are being very mature. Anyway, favorite animal. I'm starting to sound like the worst dating website in history. Dogs. Yes, I love dogs, or hyenas. Oh, man. Once again, yeah, just dogs. Dogs are cool. Yeah, I adore dogs. I should remember to get one after this whole thing is over. Oh, sure, as long as you remember to water the plants every day. Okay, that's it. I don't think this is working. Really? Those were the only personal questions you had? You guys have been dating for a couple years, it sounds like. If this was back in 2009, or they started dating in 2009, and this is, like, the present year. I don't know. Hey, wait. Let's take turns. What if he's just leeching off my answers? I resent that. Actually, that's exactly what I was doing, so... Alright. Here we go. Tell me a secret you haven't told me before. Tell the truth or tell a lie. Okay, why would I lie here? Once again, I gotta go with the truth here, guys. I think that's the best thing to do, and this way, she'll, hopefully cut us or throw us a bone here. But that's why it's a secret. I can't tell you. Honey, is it about my cooking? Is it? I don't know. Same question. Sarah, I love you, but that last tuna casserole you cooked sucked like balls. Snicker, nah, it's not that bad. I'm gonna laugh. That one is a pretty easy choice. Aha! Uh-oh. So, it takes a clone of you to pop up before you admit to it, huh? Uh-oh, she's pissed. But there's actually a lot of comedy in this game for something that's like a mystery thriller with sort of like some creepy undertones going on. I like it. Next question. Now we're getting somewhere. At least one of you has to be telling the truth. So, Mike, what's wrong with the casserole? Tell the truth. Keep telling the truth. Okay. Well, there was way too much chili, first of all. My bottom was on fire for days. It was horrible. The texture too. Ugh. I don't know, it just felt like eating barf. I mean, it looked like barf. It tasted like pure death. And the smell of the kitchen afterwards, I thought something really did die. Shut up! Shut up! But other than that, it's okay. The plates have a nice floral pattern. The plates. Anything else? You're on a roll there. That's all. On the other hand, you make great pizzalettes. What the hell's a pizzalette? I've never had that. Keep telling the truth, I guess. I like the macaroni. Yeah, those were good too. The macaroni was a microwave meal. Oh wait, is that what Sarah said? I'm sorry guys, I was just reading through real quick there. I might have accidentally read that in the wrong voice. In short, you like none of my cooking, you lying ass. That's not nice going, Mike. At this point, she's throwing both of us out. Alright then, more questions. Do you have a crush on our neighbor? What? Who? Paris Buford, the model who sunbathes naked on Sundays. Holy shit, what kind of neighborhood are you guys in? What? That's... Sarah? What even are these questions? I'm just making full use of the situation, Mikey. Wouldn't you? Or wouldn't you? Besides, I'm having fun. She seems pretty sinister. Once again, we're just gonna keep telling the truth. Ask him first. So that's a yes. No? She's pretty? Okay? You both are. But you're my soulmate. Keep telling the truth. She's friendly. I've talked to her a few times. She was nice. What? I mean, she wasn't intimidating, didn't try to bite my head off or anything. Oh, sure. And the fact that she flashes her jewels around the neighborhood has nothing to do with her being nice. I didn't even know that, but you should call me next time she does. Well, this has been very educational. Anything else you want to tell me? Keep telling the truth. Paris Buford is dumb as a brick. I'm sorry, but she is. She's a sweet girl, but dude, poor girl even thinks England is in Africa. That is pretty goddamn dumb. Also, if you try sunbathing in a polluted, overpopulated, middle-class residential area with low walls, chances are you are a little soft in the head. That's true. Anyway, going back to the dilemma at hand. We didn't really make any progress, if you ask me. I still don't know which one of you is which. Why don't we just flip a damn coin? I'm gonna keep telling the truth here. Hey, you know, I'm all for that. I might get lucky. Right. I hardly think that's a good idea, though. Of course not. But at this point, I'm really at a loss. We still have to decide, though. Fine. If you are the real Mike, what do you suggest we do with the imposter? That's difficult. If I'm the real Mike, then I should stay Mike, right? The other one has to leave. Go out in the world and find their own identity? The world is big, anyway. I agree with that, or battle it out. Battle it out? What? Like, what? That's a terrible idea. Why would I do that? And I agree with that. I agree with that, but I'm the one who's staying. Are you the real Mike? Of course I am. Is this still one of your weird question thingies? Just answer. Tell the truth. Yes, I'm the real Mike. How about you? Are you the real Mike? I am. Prove it then. Convince me. Okay. Bit awkward. But I am Mike. Heart and mind. It's the only thing I know, really. I wouldn't know what else to say. No, I can't convince you. Yeah, we both did our best. Is she gonna, like, get rid of both of us if I keep agreeing with this dude? I have no idea. Yeah, we both did our best. That's better than not saying that I did a good job. Like he said, we answered your questions. It's the most we can do for now. But you need to believe me when I say I'm the real Mike. What are you going to do if I ever say you're the fake? Tell the truth. I don't know. I can't leave. I don't want to. Alright, I think I just need to ask one last question. Sarah turned to me. Mike. Yes? Do you know the date? June 15th? Actually, it's already June 16th. That means whatever caused all this happened yesterday night. Can you remember anything? Not really. Not even a little bit? I'm sorry, I've tried, but the last I can remember is feeling very tired and falling asleep in front of the TV. That span of time is crucial. It's the missing piece to the mystery. Either that's when you started to exist, or you're not telling us something. Started to exist? Is it me, or am I getting the feeling that I'm the odd one out? We're just trying to help. You're probably a victim too. What is this? So both of you have agreed that I am the fake? When was this arranged? You did just appear out of thin air, Mike. You're the stranger who barged into the house. Added to that, you have no memory of yesterday's events. It just doesn't make sense. You don't make sense. My chest felt heavy at Sarah's words. Oh God, did we make all the wrong choices? I'm beginning to feel like that is the case here. This can't be happening. Everything is turning against me, even Sarah. What do you want me to say? I've already told you everything. Yesterday I went to work, came home, dozed in front of the TV, and then woke up here. I've already said this. Well, how did you get here? Did you walk? Did you take the bus? Did you ride a rainbow unicorn? Facts, Mike. I need to know facts. Guys, calm down. Seeing the two of you fight is just freaky. I can't really remember, okay? If I could, I have no reason to hide it. I've been nothing but honest since I got here. Maybe he has selective amnesia. This is not a reason, or that is not a reason, just an excuse. I know I'm Mike. Please, believe me. What if you're a clone and you have no idea? What? A clone? You wouldn't know any better. A clone? Was that possible? Was I just disillusioned? Maybe my desire to be Mike fabricated my memories and led me here. Maybe I blocked out the last hours in my mind because I didn't want to know the truth. My head began to throb with frustration. I turned to Sarah. The hope I needed was nowhere in her eyes. Sarah, please. I'm sorry. It's just... I stood there dumbfounded, a drowning man robbed of his final lifeline. I looked at Sarah and Mike, but they both avoided my eyes. I never felt so alone. Fear surged in my blood. It turned into betrayal and anger. Oh shit. We're gonna throw down here. How could Sarah let me down? I need her the most right now. But she wouldn't listen to anything beyond her theories. How right could she be anyway? This was just a matter of choice and opinion, and the truth was as sharp as it was simple. She just chose not to believe. Me. My teeth gritted. I thought I could count on you, Sarah. I thought you wouldn't let me down. Don't say that. You don't know how hard this is for me. Oh yeah, and I'm having a ball. Stop villainizing me, Mike. I've done what you've asked. No, you didn't. You just jumped to conclusions and refused to listen to me. You said one night of trivia questions wouldn't be enough, but you turn around and just like that accuse me of hiding something. That's not fair. Fair? Fair? Right. That sounds rich coming from you. Mike, stop. You're hurting her. I know nothing about this is easy, but I think you have to take a step back. We'll help you, okay? But the way things are going, emotions are running really high. We should all take a breather from this. Why don't you just come by again tomorrow and we'll figure it out? What? You want me to leave? No, well, I'll leave too if you want. Shut up. You're just trying to get rid of me again. I didn't mean it like that. It's just, I didn't calm down or attack. Oh man, I can attack him? I don't know if that's a good idea with Sarah in the room since she's a police officer and she might kick my ass. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to probably calm down. I'm beginning to feel like the other Mike is the real Mike. But once again, that could just be a sort of mind over, or like red herring manipulation. Like it's really a crazy game so far. I really like this a lot. It was difficult, but I managed to quell my emotions and get it under control. My face was flushed, my head throbbed, and my vision spun. But a few deep breaths in, and I began to compose myself. I looked at Mike and Sarah. The atmosphere in the house was tense and palpable. The uneasiness wormed its way into my heart. It was bringing out the worst in me. I couldn't stay. Oh, man. All right. I get it. I'll leave. Sarah's face twitched. There was a ghost of concern on her face. You don't really have to. Concern, yes, but there was also a coldness in her eyes that broke my heart. Shallow clarity was the most she can give the man with her boyfriend's face. It was that distant feeling you have for a tragic accident on the morning paper. I couldn't bear to see her look at me like that. I shook my head. No, I'll leave. There's a motel, a taxi right away with my name on it. Let me just bum some cash and I'm good to go. I gave out a bit of a forced laugh to hide the regret in my voice. Now that I've said it, I wish I didn't. Let Sarah insist. Please. Just one more time. Let her say I can stay one more time. And maybe it was... Wait. I think I just skipped a line. I think it said something like, but she didn't. And maybe it was just as well. It's better for all of us. I sighed with finality. If it will make any difference, I'll leave too. Maybe it's fairer that way. I offered him a bitter smile. I wouldn't leave Sarah alone after this, and neither should you. Just keep an eye on her tonight, alright? Okay. Hey, try to get some rest. It'll get better tomorrow. Thanks. I needed time to think, gather my thoughts and make sense of the situation. Maybe they were right. Those couple of hours that my memory missed might hold the key to unlocking the mystery. Tomorrow, I'll find out. As I passed by a store window, I noticed my reflection. What? Was it just me, or did I look suddenly thinner? Whoa, what's going on? A sharp pain squeezed my heart as the thought crossed my mind. My chest heaved in erratic rhythms, in dizzying bursts. Oh shit. Am I a clone that's, like, degrading? Like, I have to, like, be near Sarah, or I have to be near the other Mike, or I start, like, deteriorating? Maybe that's what's going on here. Oh, shit! My legs buckled from the pain. What? Blood dripped from my nose. What? Something was happening to me. I have to get back. I shouldn't have left. Sarah! But already my vision undulated and knocked me off my feet. Sarah! I need to find somebody to help me. Help me. Sarah. Sarah. Her name appeared in my mind over and over again. I didn't know why, but it was like I wanted to desperately cling to it. I looked around. Where am I? Why can't I remember how I got here? Ugh. My chest. It hurts. Difficult to breathe. Sarah. Sarah. Who? Oh shit. Did we just die? N5, the innocent. So that was just one of 5 endings, guys. That was actually a lot longer than I thought it was. If I had known that it wasn't going to end at any moment, and it was actually going to be like 40 minutes now that I've been reading this, I probably would have broken this into like 2 different parts for this particular ending. But this was very cool. I like this a lot. So that was just one of 9 endings. Like I said, leave comments down below if you guys even got through this whole video, letting me know if you want me to do more of the endings for this game, and I will gladly do so. I'm sorry for all the reading issues I had during this, by the way. Like I said, I've been recording this at like 4, now it's like 5 in the morning, and I'm a little bit tired, but hopefully the voice acting carried you guys through, and the plot, and finding out what the hell was going on. And we still don't really know what was going on. I'm assuming those other 8 endings are probably going to fill in the blanks for us if we continue the series. But once again, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video, and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.